Love you all. Welcome all you lovers to the Florida Love Show. This is your love hour right before happy hour, sponsored by Florida Love. Join us each week as we spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. Now, back to spreading love.
This is for you, Kenny. It's the Florida Love Show, paying love forward is the theme. It's the Florida Love Show, hosted by Kenny and his dream. Every special guest brings their love to the set, and the interview flies, it all comes alive like a duet. He wears many hearts, so he has a very special side. In the Brooklyn Cafe, it's a big love buffet. With roses galore, and you are adored. Come take a bouquet. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Shine your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Love this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Give the gift of love and pay it forward and go. Give a kiss, give a hug. It's the Florida Love Show. Love you, Kenny.
Love you, Sharon. Welcome all you lovers to the Florida Love Show. I'm Kenny Love, the founder and creator of Florida Love, the Florida Love Show, Roses for Change, and Florida Love is a nonprofit. Florida Love is a 501c3, and we spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. And what we really do, oh my God, Dean, I love you, love you, love you. Oh, I love you, Kelly. Love you, love you, love you. Keep the comments coming. Love you, Victoria. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Oh my God. And it's Florida Love Friday. Love you, Sha. Love you, Sha. Love you. So this is the best. The best thing. We all want to just love and be loved, and we just want to just love each other. We all do. We want to just, I mean, I say I love you to everybody. It's pure freedom. To say I love you is total freedom. And for me, love is the absence of judgment, absence of criticism, absence of resentment, absence of hatred, absence of anger. Oh, love you, Jadarian. Love you, love you. And it's just to forgive, to give up resentment, forgive everyone, and just love them. So I say I love you to everybody. So today it was great. I was in Publix, and I was getting my roses, and I decided I'm going to have bouquets instead of one rose each. The more roses, the better. And I always say, who can you give a rose to? So today, Stanley Goodman, who I call Stanley Love, comes by. He was telling me he had a gift for me. I mean, I call it love karma. I just love everybody with no expectations of anything in return. And again, I call it love karma. So Stanley walks up to me today, and he hands me a gift. This is like one of my dream gifts. I mean, he made my second, minute, hour, day. This is, a smiley face with hearts. I mean, I own a printing company called The Happy Printer. So there you go, the smiley face. And then Florida Love with the hearts. I mean, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. Oh my God, they're kissing me. I'm in love. I'm so happy. So Stanley Love, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. And the thing is, Stanley even said to me, like the store had it, he bought them out of the window. They didn't even sell it for like months and months and months. Who would buy these things? I mean, so love is spreading. Love is spreading. And so at Florida Love, we created a new initiative called the Florida Loving Hug. So the Florida Loving Hug is a way to spread love all over the world. And what it is you give someone a hug and say, I love you every day. You can give it to someone, a hug, say, I love you, or everyone, to spread love all over the world. So we call it the Florida Loving Hug. So I've been posting this in all our Facebook groups, and I love the Florida Loving Hug. So go out and give everybody a hug and say, I love you. And, again, the littlest things could be a way of giving. So this says, you are beautiful. I had Emily Love on the show a few weeks ago, and she gave me these You Are Beautiful stickers, which I love very much, right here. So again, the littlest thing. I love you, love you, love you, Tron. You're the best. Love you, love you, love you. So I want to play the news where I give out roses to teenagers and I say I love you, so you get an idea what Roses for Change and Florida Love is all about.
We're continuing to bring you inspiring stories from our area about people changing their communities for the better. Tonight, WPTV News Channel 5's Chris Gilmore shares the story of a man on a mission to spread love, one rose at a time.
Roses are red and Ken Lerman's suit is too.
Love you, Anthony.
If you see his bouquets, he has a message for you.
Man, love you, brother.
The 55-year-old loves love.
I love you.
And he now uses roses to let people know it.
No, I love you.
There's some pain behind Lerman's purpose. His Roses for Change campaign began this summer after he and people across the country witnessed the fallout following the death of George Floyd while in police custody.
How can one human being do that to another human being? Like, I was crying when I saw it.
Armed with roses and a message of love, Lerman says he wanted to reach those most affected.
I got to give this to all the African Americans. They're hurting.
His message has since caught on both online and in Palm Beach County, where he regularly shares love and roses to people of all colors. We caught up with Lerman with 100 of his favorite flowers in hand at the Milagro Center in Delray Beach.
A lot of learning goes on every day here in the Milagro Center, but today's lesson consisted of some flowers and 3 words going a long way.
I love you.
I was surprised, and I was like, oh, I love you too.
A lot of these teens say it's been a while since they've heard those words directed at them,
I love you.
and even longer since they have been given flowers.
It was kind of weird at first. I was like, roses giving someone flowers. It was kind of weird because I didn't expect that, but it's pretty nice. It's a really nice gesture.
He said, I love you, you stay safe, and he told my grandma happy birthday too.
Lerman says he hopes the connection he makes with strangers leaves a lasting impact.
That's my mission every single day, to spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love.
Because maybe all you need is love. In Delray Beach, Chris Gilmore, WPTV News Channel 5.
And you can help us share a story.
Love you, Chris Gilmore. Yeah, so all you need is love, really. And love is freedom. So who could you go out and say I love you to? Who could you go out and give a hug to? Who could you give a rose to? The littlest of gifts, a card, a sticker, anything. Just to love them, to spread love all over the world. So I believe that if I spread love to one person, I'm spreading love to all 7 billion human beings. So my mission in life is to get up every day and to spread love to all 7 billion human beings. So all 7 billion human beings all love each other. And I could pass right now on this show. I mean, life is short. So I only have moments. I only have a moment to love each other. So I love you all. I love everybody in this room. I love you all. I love all you lovers out there. So let's spread the love all over the world to all human beings. And so I want to, I always play to not judge people. And again, love is the absence of judgment. And to not judge a book by its cover, and especially by the way they look. So I'm going to play a video right now about that.
See that guy? Definitely loaded. That guy, not so much.
I don't think that we should judge a book by its cover.
Okay, new girl. I'll take the suit, you take the sweats. Let's see who gets the bigger tip. Hello, sir. Nice suit you got on. What can I get started for you?
I will have the filet mignon, rack of lamb, truffle soup, heritage salad, and a bottle of your finest red wine.
Excellent order, sir. I will get that started right away.
Hi, sir. What can I get for you today?
Hey, I'll just take a salad.
Oh, our salads are pretty small. Are you sure you wouldn't like anything else?
No, that's fine. I'm a pretty simple eater.
Would you like some sparkled water?
Oh, no, tap's fine. Thank you.
Let me guess, he only ordered one item in a tap water.
He did, but he's a nice man.
Oh, nice doesn't pay the bills, okay? Once he finishes, get him out of here as quickly as possible. He smells terrible, and we have to save our tables for customers who actually have money.
That's not fair. We should treat everyone the same.
You'll learn quickly once you realize you aren't making any money. How's it going? Any room for dessert?
Yes, in fact, I will have a piece of chocolate cake and a glass of champagne to top it off.
Coming right up. The more they order, the fatter the tip.
All right, sir. Can I get you anything else?
No, ma'am, I'm all right. But it seems like I left my wallet in my car. Do you mind if I go grab it?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Of course.
Okay, right back, I promise.
You're not going to see that guy again, I can tell you that.
You know, why don't you just worry about your own customers? Or lack of customer.
He dined and ditched! Ugh!
Hey, sorry about that. You can just go ahead and keep the change as is.
Wait, thank you, sir, but your meal really wasn't very much. This tip is far too generous.
No, it's really not a problem. All right, I'm an NBA player and I just finished a great practice. It's actually why I'm so sweaty. But I love to help out when I can.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, hey, would you like to come to a basketball game tomorrow? I could get you and a friend tickets.
Sure. That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, there'll be really good seats. All right, just come to the forum by like 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right, cool. See you tomorrow.
Am I dreaming? Did that really just happen?
I guess it pays to treat everyone with respect.
So, don't judge a book by its cover, and that's what I call love karma. I say I love you to everybody. So she ended up with a $100 tip and tickets, great seats to an LA Forum basketball game. So love karma. Go out there and love everyone. And at Florida Love, we have different groups to love each other. And so we have a group called Love Will Keep Us Together. Yes, Kelly, never judge a book by its cover. Love you, Kelly. Kelly's such a lover. Oh, love you, Victoria. Oh, I mean, Victoria's such a lover. Oh, my God. Oh, Karen, I love you from Landmark. I love you. Love you, Karen. Yes, so we can all love each other. And, you know, the thing is that at Florida Love, we have all different groups and pages to love each other. So one of the groups is Love Will Keep Us Together, where we have almost 4,000 people. We just love each other all day long, say I love you to each other, send hugs and kisses and love and hearts and, you know, just love. I mean, look how I'm smiling. It's the happiest, greatest feeling in the whole world. I mean, love is freedom and happiness, to go out and just love everybody. Then we have Florida Love Dating and Networking, if you want to find the man or woman of your dreams. And again, it's growing by the hundreds. And I love how people just authentically put themselves out there, that they're looking for the man or woman of their dreams, or if they just want to spread love in the world. You join Florida Love Dating and Networking, and you can let people know how you're spreading love in the world. We also have Love Circle, which we get together in person and we say I love you. So now that COVID, things are opening up, we're going to start getting together in person and saying I love you. And then we have Roses for Change, which is what you saw on the news, where we go out and we give out roses and we say, I love you. We just had a day of love a few weeks back with Pastor Ty at Victory City Church, gave out roses and said, I love you. And then we have love songs. So love songs started out with one person. Now it has over 30,000 people from all over the world. And I love love songs because no matter where someone is in the world, love is love, and it doesn't matter the language, and everybody loves love songs. So if we could take the love songs and just say I love you and actually act on it and love each other, what would be possible? All 7 billion human beings, we could all love each other. So on love songs, every week I play a song from love songs. So I'm actually going to play 2 this week because there were 2 that really moved me. I'm going to go 1 from Italy and then 1 to the Philippines. So please play the one from Italy first. So that's Karolina Protsenko, child prodigy on the violin, and Daniel Vitale on that. I love the sexy saxophone. And again, Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler. Oh my God, I have shivers going up and down my spine every time I watch that just now. Incredible, from Italy. Look how beautiful that was. What a world we live in. What a beautiful world we live in. Let's all love each other. Let's all love each other. So I saw another song. This one happens to be from the Philippines on Love Songs. So everybody, please join Love Songs. Please join Love Songs and just watch love spreading all over the world. Right now it's 30,000. It's going to have 1 million. So this other song touched me as well. And again, it's from the Philippines. So please play this song.
I'm so glad I found you, yeah. I'll be there with a love so strong. I'll be your strength. You know I keep holding on.
Let me fill your heart with joy and laughter. Togetherness, well, it's all I'm after. Just call my name and I'll be there. I'll be there to protect you.
Baby.
With an unselfish love that respects you. Just call my name and I'll be there.
I'll be there to comfort you. Build my world of dreams around you. You know I'm so glad I found you, yeah. I'll be there with love so strong. I'll be your strength. You know I keep holding on.
If you should ever find someone new, I know she better be good to you. Just call my name and I'll be there. Don't you know, baby, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there, yeah. Just call my name and I'll be there. I'll be there, baby. You know I'll be there, yeah. Just call my name and I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there.
I'll be there.
be there. Brings back memories. Jackson 5, Michael Jackson, I'll be there. So, you know, actually just what hit me was, you know, life is short. So Michael Jackson, oh my God, oh, love you, love you, love you, Sha. Just left the hospital showing the nurses they love what we are. Oh, love those nurses, love those healthcare heroes. Love you, Karen, love you, love you, love you, love you. Yes, I'll be there. So I was just thinking about, you know, life is short. Michael Jackson, you know, had it all. And look what happened to him. So having it all is, for me, to love everybody. To go out and just say, I love you and love everybody. That's, love is having it all. So I love you all. I want to bring on my first guest who I'm just really moved by. So God is love, and I always say this, when crazy, crazy coincidences start happening, God is spreading love. So Debbie Telsey, who I call Debbie Love, and she's a vocational director and she's the founder of I Can Living and Learning Center. We were on Snapchat and we said hello to each other, and then we asked each other, like, what do we do? She says she's the founder of this incredible nonprofit, and I say, Florida Love, I'd love you to be on my show. And then all of a sudden, love spreads and Debbie's here.
Thank you for having me.
I love you, love you, love you, Debbie. So Debbie is so special. Her heart is so huge. She's just a ball of love, pure love. You're just such love, Debbie.
Thank you.
Love you, love you, love you. So Debbie and I, we were loving each other all week and, you know, getting to know each other. And I found out, oh, I love you, love you, love you, Jennifer. Love you, love you, love you. Please keep your comments coming. Please keep them coming. Just keep the love coming. Let's spread the love all over the world. So Debbie, she was sharing about her grandmother. And her grandmother, Sylvia, is an angel right here on my shoulder. So please, Debbie, please share your extraordinary, amazing, beautiful love for your grandmother, Sylvia.
I'm 58 years old. I hate to admit, but I miss my grandmother every day, and she was a huge part of my life and helped me to be who I am today. And I couldn't have done it without her.
Yeah, and she passed how long ago?
Oh my God. My daughter was 2, and my daughter's now 31. It's been a long time.
Yeah, so it's been 29 years.
Yes.
And your love for her is as strong as it ever was.
Absolutely.
So what did you used to do with your grandmother? What is it about your grandmother that you just fell in love with?
You know what? We never did much. I mean, she didn't have a lot of money. She wasn't educated. She didn't drive. So what did we do? We fed the ducks. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, at the Metropolitan Park. We went to lunch. I took her everywhere that she shouldn't go because she couldn't have salt in her food. And I'm like, oh, whatever, you're 80-some years old. Wherever you want to go, Grandma, whatever you want to eat, we'll go. It was just pure love. I mean, I could sit and talk to her for hours about life. She always scratched my back. I loved making potato latkes with her, sleeping at her house. And these are just memories that never go away, you know, that keep me happy.
Yeah. And then what happened? How did she pass?
Well, she was 90 years old, and I was lucky to have her in my life. And she met my daughter, and, you know, it was her time, but she's with me every day.
Yeah.
I see cardinals outside, and I always think of her because I think they're a sign. I don't know. I'm just feel blessed to have had her in my life, and that I know she's looking over me and my children.
Yeah. And so what is it about cardinals with your grandmother?
Well, I'm actually from Ohio. Cardinals are the Ohio bird, but also if you read about cardinals, they usually live in pairs. I usually have cardinals that come to my house, the female and the male, my grandma and my grandfather. I just think when you read about cardinals, they're a sign of people that have loved you, that are gone, that come back to check on you. And I've done, you know, I've read about it, and that's what they say. So I always have cardinals visiting me. I'm very spiritual, what can I tell you?
Yeah, so every time a cardinal visits you, you think of your grandmother, Sylvia.
Yeah, or my grandfather, too.
Or your grandfather. And your grandma, Sylvia, is your mother's mom.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Really, and my grandfather, I have talked about him, too.
Yeah, and she's the love of your life.
Yes, always.
Yeah. So I want to show the slideshow of your Grandma Sylvia that I cried when I made.
Oh, thank you. I cried too.
You did?
Yes, I did.
I mean, she just looked so real and authentic and down to earth and beautiful. She's so
Thank you.
beautiful. And, oh, love you, Jennifer. Oh, my God.
Thank you,
Jennifer's
Jennifer.
saying, yeah, that's a beautiful love story, Debbie.
Yeah, you know, you talk about love. People don't have to buy you things or take you places. It's about being with someone and caring for them and just spending time. I mean, she wasn't educated. She didn't have a lot of money to buy or take me places, but it was just the time we spent together that meant more than money could buy.
Yeah. So we only have those special moments, and life is short.
Absolutely.
So while everyone's around, go love them. Go out and say I love you to them. And I want to show the slideshow of Grandma Sylvia, again, that I cried when I made. She is so special, so beautiful, right here.
Yeah, she's probably standing right here.
Yeah, she's with us right now. So please play the slideshow of Grandma Sylvia.
Thank you so much for that.
So what's it like to see that slideshow?
Just touching, just a sweet memory.
Yeah.
Thank
you know,
you.
what amazed me was you only had a few pictures.
Well, my mother had pictures, and I didn't have, yeah, because in those days, we didn't have phones where we could take tons of pictures.
Yeah, and it makes me think about when people don't want to take pictures now. I'm like, take a zillion of them.
I know, because tomorrow's not promised.
Yes, yes. So Sharon, who's my Florida Love Show singer, who actually had to go to the hospital today, saw your grandmother's video and she cried. So she sang a song for you from home, and she pre-recorded it to love you and your grandmother Sylvia. She was so moved.
Oh my God, that's so kind.
Yeah, and she's watching now. She just got home from the hospital. She's watching from the hospital, but she just said, I gotta sing this song for you and your grandmother.
Thank you, Sharon.
Hi, Kenny. Hi, everyone at the Florida Love Show. I love you. And this is especially a wonderful song, Memories by Barbara Streisand, especially for you. Smiles we gave to one another, of the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? If we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memories remember. We simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter we will remember. Whenever we remember the way we were, the way we Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I was there. I'm sending lots of hugs and kisses. And
Thank
have
you,
a
Sharon.
wonderful Friday and the rest of the week. And who can you give a hug to?
So Sharon saw the slideshow of your grandmother, and she pre-recorded that just for you and your grandmother. So what's it like to hear the song Memories, you and your grandmother?
Just remembering the fun times.
What was the funnest time you ever had with your grandmother?
I would think feeding the ducks, really, because that was what we would do. We would go to the grocery store, I'd take her grocery shopping, and then just go there for hours and just feed the ducks and talk, I guess. That was one of them, just, being with her.
Yeah, so love is just feeding the ducks with bread. She would bread, right?
Yep, just being together, spending time together.
Just spending quality time together.
Yep. Money doesn't cost anything for that. Nope.
Love is free.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Well, your grandmother is right here touching me right now. So I want to bring on, well, first, actually, I want to talk to you about your nonprofit first, and then I'll bring on Zach. So please let everybody know about I Can and why you started it.
Okay. Well, I run a nonprofit called I Can Living and Learning Center, and what we do is we help individuals with disabilities find employment. We're a vendor of vocational rehab, which is Department of Florida, and what we do is we go out in the community, we help people find jobs and keep jobs. We also offer pre-employment classes and career camp for teens. So we're just helping people get back on their feet, keep their jobs, and succeed and feel good about themselves. And never judge anybody. Just look at their ability, not their disability.
Yeah, so no judgment. You
Never.
find people jobs.
Never. Yep. I feel there's only one disability I can't work with. Do you know what that is? Bad attitude. If you want to work, I'll do my best to help you. But if you have a bad attitude, I can't do anything about that. But if someone tells me they want to work, that's all I have to hear. And I will do my best to find them a job with someone that is understanding of their disability.
So on all my groups, the Florida Love groups, the only requirement is to be loving. So it sounds like the only requirement of someone to work with you is to be loving.
Well, and also I didn't bring him today, but I have a service dog who's 80 pounds, and his name is Chance because I'm asking for a chance. And that's all I'm asking from employers, if there's employers out there, to give one of my people a chance, because they work hard, and if they can do the job, why not? They work hard, and when you hire somebody with a disability, you get a tax break as well, and you change somebody's life. So it's a feel-good job. I get up every day, and I really love what I do.
So you've changed so many lives.
Yes, I have. But they've changed my life too. And I work with an amazing team of team. I'd like to introduce, if I can, Peter,
Sure.
real
Come on up,
quickly.
come on up.
Come on, Peter, I
Come
want
on
to
up,
introduce
Peter,
you. I'm so
come on.
proud. I'm
on
proud
up.
to introduce.
Yeah.
This is Peter Marin. I say it was, and he's changing so many people's lives. And Peter, real quickly, you want to tell them how this changed your life?
Definitely, yes. Like Debbie was saying, it's a life-changing position. No, I don't even see it as a job. I just see it as a way of life. And we're just constantly just helping everybody out in the community. We provide services from South Miami-Dade all the way to Fort Pierce. And the way that it's changed my life is just that I'm motivated. I'm constantly inspired by all the stories. I have clients from different disabilities, you know, clients with wheelchairs, clients that have autism, mental health illnesses. And then I just get up the next day and they're like, look, I want to work, or they're constantly calling me. And I say, okay, if they have all these disabilities, why can't I also do the same thing, right? Like, I'm motivated. I'm inspired constantly, and then that's the way that it's changed my life. And it just makes me very happy to be where I am. And ICANN is just an amazing nonprofit, and it's a family. We all work together. And all we want to do is just, you know, help our clients find employment. So we're very happy.
Thank you for all you brought to us. Oh, my God.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you to Debbie too. She's full of love, and we're all full of love. So lots of love for everybody, right? Thank you.
Yeah, love you, love you, love you. Thank you for everything you do, the difference you make, and you love all your clients and all the people in the world. I love you, love you, love you. You're so special.
Likewise, everybody's special. So happy Friday, and lots of love to everybody. Thank you.
Yes, everybody's so special. So actually, so love is spread. So I want to bring Zach on. Zach, come on up. Come on up. Don't, yeah.
You want him to stay with me? Stand
Yeah,
up.
why not?
Okay. Well,
Why not?
Okay, come
Why
on,
don't you have Zach stay with you? Because I want you to share how not only did you help Zach, and Zach's a world famous actor in the movie Peter Butter Falcon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so we're going to get a second mic for Zach. So Zach was in Peanut Butter Falcon, and he's a world famous actor. And you know, God is love, and through helping Zach find a job, Debbie met the love of her life. So Debbie, please share the story how you met the love of your life.
Well, I was working for another agency, not my own, and I met Zach and Zach's mom, Shelley. And Zach wanted to work, and I went to a catering company, and there was David. And David hired Zach, and then through meeting Zach, you know, and getting him a job and job coaching Zach, I met David, and David and I have been together a very long time because of Zach. So Zach brought me love, the love of my life, right?
Yep. Yes, I did. Yes.
Yeah, and how many years ago was that?
Well, when I met David, about 13, 14 years ago is when I met him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Zach, 13 years ago, brought you David. That's how love spreads.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, love is about having all the people and just to be in joy and just follow your heart and just spread all the love and just to, you know, share with the people.
I love you so much, Zach.
Thank you.
You're so amazing and special, and you just love everybody, don't you?
Oh yeah. But for me, but I did had only one love, but someone had been passed away. It's so hard for me, but I did lost my grandfather for like a very long time, and he is just so old. But for me, I never forget about my grandfather had been around, and he always gives me so many loves and but he came to see my show but he does love sports and he always had a very great time with me and but for me but I still always have a really good memories about my grandfather always have been done and that's why he is looking down on me right now about what I'm doing and plus my dreams.
And let's talk about that. You always said to me, I'm going to be a famous movie star. And I said to you, yes, you will be. And I went to the movies one day with my friend, and they were showing, the movie Peanut Butter Falcon coming out. And I look on the screen, and there's Zach's name. I'm like, oh my God, he did it. He did it. Because you followed your dreams. And now we're blessed because Zachary goes with me and interviews our clients at their jobs. Yeah. And he's motivating people to follow their dreams. And I'm so blessed to have you in my life.
Oh yeah, I would say me too, Debbie, and that's why I love you so much.
I love you.
Oh my God,
I
love you so
I
much.
really, and I just feel so blessed. Thank you so much. And we want to change lives. We want people to understand why they need to give people with a disability a chance. Because these people work hard, they deserve a chance. They just want to be a part of the world like we are and have so much to give. And, Zach's a perfect example of
for me, because I am more of their like I would say the words role model, and to be a leader knows what is best for the people will have that chance to this to have a dream, to follow their hearts and follow their dreams, and they can get something what they want. To have a really good job means something, right? It's that your heart tells you.
So beautiful.
So, and if anybody needs any help, feel free to contact me. My phone number is 561-715-4379. My email is Debbie, DEBBIE, at ICANF like Frank, L like Larry.org. If you have children or teens with disabilities, please contact me. I'll help you any way I can.
Beautiful. So amazing. So it's ican.org. That's your website?
It's my website is www.icanfl like Florida .org.
icanfl.org.
Yes.
So they can get in touch with you on your website.
Or email me or call me.
Okay.
I've helped a lot of people and to definitely find out about vocational rehab. And there are offices all over Florida.
Beautiful. So I just love you so much.
Thank you.
Debbie, I love you, love you, love you. Your heart is so huge and you just want to help and love. And Zach, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being on the show today. You're a role model. You're amazing.
Yeah, and for me, I just want to say for the whole entire world out there, find me on the Peanut Butter Falcon. Go on the Instagram but you could find that movie, watch it, and receive if you have any comments, just say something to me, and for me, I could answer I could answer all of the different questions for like everything else around the world, and that's what because about this love is about being together, being with your family and friends, relatives, and including all the thousand people out there, and just don't please don't forget about me, and that's why I'm not going nowhere, and I am staying right here for of this job. 4 of the 1,000 people could have that chance to prove they can work hard and go big and follow your heart, follow your dreams, and do it what you love the most.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love you, love you, love you, Zach. And so you could look up Peanut Butter Falcon on Google and Instagram and contact Zach. And again, Debbie, love you, love you, love you.
The movie's on Netflix.
And the movie's on Netflix.
Amazon.
And Amazon.
Definitely everybody watch it.
Everybody, please watch. It's incredible. So again, thank you for being on the Love Show today, the Florida Love Show. I love you, love you, love you. Love you so much. So much. Mwah. So I want to bring on my next guest who is so special to me. This is Douglas Lawson, and Douglas, I call him Douglas Love. So Douglas Love, I met through the Day of Love with Pastor Ty, and he was sitting right next to me. I went over and I gave him a rose and I said, I love you, brother. And all of a sudden we became friends. I told him about the show, and I'm so honored to have him on the show because he's restoring the village up there in Riviera Beach. So please share with everybody, Doug, what's happening, and please share up there what's going on.
Absolutely. Brother Ken, thank you for having me on the show.
I love you.
Allowing us just to continue to spread love. Restoring the Village is a series that we've started in the city of Riviera Beach. I'm the elected official for the city, District 5, which is the at-large commissioner for the city. What we're trying to do is just to normalize the conversations of mental health, of focus on the love and compassion of working together, of focusing on growing and building together. So that's what we're doing in the city, and that's going to be focused with our next event that's coming up in September, which is going to be Restoring the Village, which is going to be coming up very soon.
Yeah, so you're going to be having the Restoring the Village event on Labor Day.
Yes.
Yeah, so please share with everybody what Restoring the Village is and the event.
Absolutely. Well, Restoring the Village is a focus on bringing families together, on bringing the staff, the teachers, the parents, and the children all to work together in harmony. One thing that we're missing growing up as kids, we used to all work together. Our neighbors used to watch us. We used to sleep over at our friends' houses. We used to leave bikes on the side of the road and never have a worry or concern. Now it's not the same, and we're not seeing that same effect. So we're trying to get that same love and compassion with each other and, work together where we can actually be a part of each other. So Restoring the Village will be focusing on mental health in the community. We'll be focusing on haircuts, free haircuts for the kids. We'll be focusing on services for our parents and working together to see how we can provide services from a city level, from the teachers, from our parents, and just from the kids, and coming together in unity.
Yeah, coming together. And, when I gave out all those roses to those teenagers, a lot of them hadn't heard I love you in years.
Right.
And you're bringing I love you back to Riviera Beach and Florida.
Yes.
So
One of the things, actually, when I met you at the church, Pastor Ty, and you reached over and just said, I love you, I kind of was taken aback a little bit because that's just not common practice in our community. And it was a blessing, and that immediately changed something where it was like, okay, let's do this. Let's start making sure that we just start telling each other we love each other. Coming out of this pandemic, we haven't had the opportunity to network, to hug, and to just be a part of each other's lives. But now, while we're doing it, let's do it stronger than ever. So I love you and thank you.
Yeah, I love you so much, Douglas. And so, Douglas, you inspired me to start the Florida Loving Hug because Douglas and I were sharing what could we do now? Because again, I could pass right now to start people hugging and saying I love you to each other. And so this is from Douglas and I sharing, creating the Florida Loving Hug.
Yes. So with this is going to be an initiative that we're starting. We're going to start locally, take it over to the state and through the country, where it's going to be You see someone, you give them a hug. You say hello, you're going to give them a hug. Tell them you love them. Because those simple words, those 3 words, is just changing lives and the effects. And as we see with just giving a person a rose and saying I love you and giving somebody a hug, it just brightens their day. You never know what somebody's going through. So at that time, you want to make sure that you can be a blessing to that person's life and show them. So that's going to be an initiative that we're going to be starting and hopefully rolling it out during our Restoring the Village program.
Beautiful. So how do people get involved? How do people get involved with you?
Absolutely. Well, in the city of Riviera Beach, you can actually contact myself or my legislative aide. You can call me at the office, which is 561-845-4095, or you can email me at dlawson@riverabeach.org. Any contact, any communication, I'll be responsive to you and just let you know that we're here to support, to work together. If you don't live in the city, that's okay. We want the support of everyone from the community because everyone has relationships and ties to everyone else. So why not work together to just formalize one union of restoring our village and working together?
Now, are there meetings people can go to share about spreading love?
Absolutely. Every Wednesday at this Chambers, right on the corner of 13th and Broadway, we have a meeting at our marina, which is our council meeting, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. We have public comments where anyone can come and talk about any events, activities, anything with their nonprofit organization, and also just talk about love. Anything you want to address, public comments are allowed to be spoken to all of our residents. They're televised, and we can enjoy and actually listen. So you're going to speak to our entire council, you'll speak to our staff, and all the residents of the community just to address some of the concerns you may have, or just sharing the love that you have for the community. So every Wednesday is either going to be a city meeting or a CRA meeting, and we're the same board. So you can come on Wednesdays at 6 p.m.
Beautiful. So Wednesday, 6 p.m. at the Chamber.
Yes.
And now, is there a website they can go to find out about this? That sounds fantastic.
Absolutely. It's riverabeach.org, spelled out riverabeach.org, www. So all you have to do is go to that website. It has the full calendar, and also it has all of our upcoming events. So all 5 commissioners and the mayor, we host different events in the city, along with our CRA in our city. So there's a lot of activities going on, and especially for these kids for the summertime, there's a lot of programs that our departments are going to be doing. So please, guys, come on out. It's great to be able to actually fellowship and to come out together in person, to actually have the opportunity to hug each other. So this will be great coming up.
Yeah, so Lisa Love, I call her, just commented that love is key.
Love
and
is
to
key.
love each other.
I agree.
So you could be doing a zillion things. I mean, you have a business, and what had you run for councilman? What, from the bottom of your heart?
Honestly, I grew up in that city. I went to high school, went to Suncoast Community High, and left. Went to University of Central Florida, graduated, and I came back home and started my business there because I saw that there was a need in that community. So about 8 years ago, I started a tax and real estate firm because there was a financial need for our residents. We have one of the lowest median incomes. Beautiful community, beachfront, railroad, portfront, and yet we have a low median income. So I wanted to provide that financial literacy. But over the years, just providing jobs and opportunity and literacy wasn't enough. I realized 2 years ago, about 3 years ago, that I wanted to actually serve the community as a servant leader and provide more opportunities where we could actually oversee the police, fire, our budget for the city, and provide more of a support and service. So it was just a need, and it was a draw. I was actually born, raised, grown up here in the city, and it was just something that drew me back to the community to want to serve the community. So honestly, it was just being home and actually, taking care of my household and making sure that my household could help each other and serve each other.
Yeah, so Riviera Beach is your home.
Yes.
You grew up there. It's your home and your heart.
It's there. That was the one reason. It was just ingrained in me from a kid. So with that being in my heart and trying to serve in what ways I could, everybody's not qualified, elected, or brought in to be certain positions, but you're all qualified to do what you want and to serve where you want. So I decided to jump in. I mean, there was no instruction manual when I got there, so all I did was just kind of serve the best way I could, loving people, listening to people, and being open and transparent with people. So, and they say I'm doing a good job, so I'm going to keep working it.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Thank
and
you, brother.
So what I get is that having a business there, your home, wasn't enough.
Right.
You had to give service to the community, your home, and make a difference and love them and love Riviera Beach.
We're all servant leaders in some fashion. We serve our household, we serve our family, our parents, our children. So at the end of the day, it was just continuing that process of being better for that community, being better for the city, and doing the best that I could. because, providing jobs, teaching about literacy was just one thing. But then the next step was, okay, how can I do more? What more could I do? And then realizing taking the time to be an elected official was one of the hardest sacrifices I could make. It's not been an easy journey, but it's a blessing, though.
Yeah, and you're engaged. You're getting married, right?
Yes, sir.
So who would you like to say I love you to on the show?
Well, I'm going to start with my amazing parents, my mother and my father, Vincent and Hillary, my beautiful daughter, Madison Jade, and my fiance, who will be marrying in October, Jade. So thank you, brother. I love them, and I love you all.
Wow. So I love you, Douglas. Love you, brother. I mean, we're brothers. And I'm going to talk to you more about possibly coming to a meeting, but definitely
Yes.
restoring the village, and spreading the love all over Riviera Beach and the world.
September 6th, we'll be hosting the Restoring the Village from 11 to 3. It'll be right in one of the parks of the city. So we'll finalize it, and I'll make sure you have the information. I want you to be a part of it, brother. So outside of the meetings, I definitely want to see you there.
Great, brother. And I love you so much, and I thank you for your service to the world and loving everyone. And again, love you, love you, love you. Thank you for being on the Florida Love Show
Love you.
today.
Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for being a blessing.
Love you, love you, love you, brother. So everybody, I love you all. Thank you for watching the Florida Love Show today. And I always say, who can you give to? Who can you give a rose to? Who can you say I love you to? Who in your life? Just like Douglas just said I love you to his whole family. So who could you say I love you to? And who could you give a rose to? I love you all. You've been listening to the Florida Love Show, where we've been spreading love in the Florida community. For more information, please contact me, Kenny Love, at 917-699-1995 or ken@florida-love.com or on our website, florida-love.com. See you next week, 3 p.m. Friday for the Friday Love Hour. Keep spreading love in your life and have a loving week. Love you all.